Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a game haul that I made for our schoolroom this year. I have not purchased games for our schoolroom in years, and my boys were ready for some older kid games and just a refresher. I will have my kids play some games that might be more quiet while I'm doing read aloud time, and then I like to use other games to reinforce education. And then a lot of these are logic style games because this is something that how I incorporate logic into our homeschool. So the first one I'm going to show is called Busy Hour. It's also known as Rush Hour. It comes with this little carrying case and a whole deck of cards. And on the cards go from like beginner to master, and it shows you a little like a sequence of how they should add the cards. So A being first, alphabetical order, and then you just follow it through B. And they tried to recreate this logic card, and then they're double-sided, so there's lots of cards for them to do. They were excited about this one. The next game that I got for our homeschool room is Jenga. Everybody knows this is a classic and everybody loves Jenga. The next one is called Tangos, and this is another logic game with junior or starter, junior, expert, and master, and it just has shadow puzzles, and they are to recreate them using these magnets. I like this because it's like something that I could just quickly put away or take on the go. And so they just get harder and harder as they go. And yeah, this is a logic game called Tangos. The next logic game that I came across was this Clue Master logical deduction game. This is for older kids, so it is. We're really not sure yet because we haven't played it, but the boys were really excited when they seen this one come in. So as they learn how to play this, and so in the back they get the solution, and they have this where it comes out, and they can look at the solution and use the magnets on this side and do the little puzzles. The next game that I have over here is called Splitting Image, and they are to recreate the image using these, and they want to make the reciprocating image. So however it is for them to match it, and then they have to look at the cards to make the image. The next game is a sight word game, sight word SWAT, and I chose this one off of Amazon because this one actually had 520 words. It was the most out of all of them. There are several levels, I think 5 levels of sight words, and they come with these little fly swatters, and then look at all these words, you guys, and they are double-sided, so you really get your bang for your buck with this game. The next game that I got is Place Value Bingo, and this one I'm excited about just to reinforce that place value. This is something that my older and younger kids can start to play together, and you can win like several different ways. I think there's different ways to play it, and so we are excited to add that to our schoolroom. And then the last one is this Mental Blocks. It is a logic game, but it also has challenges. So not only are they recreating the game, so you can have your younger ones do that, and then for your older ones, it has an extra logic challenge to do at the bottom. So you say, what block would you need to put on top of the polka dotted cube to represent all 4 shapes and all 4 background colors? So then they're thinking on top of that, and they're using these 3D shapes. So you have your cube, sphere, pyramid, and these little X's, whatever that one is called. So yeah, these are the games that I've added to our homeschool this year, and stay tuned. I will show you real quick our older games that they are tried and true and our kids deeply love, and they still get out almost at least weekly in our homeschool. All right, you guys, these are our tried and true logic games that I have had for years. I love them. The kids still love them. They get them out all the time and play them. So this one over here is called Castle Logic Junior. Yeah. And it also goes in order from starter, junior, expert to master. And it just gives you simple little logic puzzles for you guys to recreate using these little castle toppers that are different sizes. And so they will recreate these, and then they can see the solution on the back, make sure that they did. So it's self-correcting, and it's really fun. They do like this one, and they get pretty hard, like where they're not even able to see what they're creating and having to just look at like the shadow of it. This one is called Camelot Junior, and it's the same type of concept where they're looking and they're looking at the puzzle from starter all the way to master, and they're just recreating the little princess in the night and the castles. And the placement, you can see we've had this for a really long time, but they love this game as well. And especially my girls are like, it has a princess in it. This one is the first logic game that I introduced to my littles, and I will give them like the cards 1 through 10, and it's just called Pick-a-Boo Bunny, and you're just placing the bunny just like the card looks, and it goes all the way up to expert as well. These are all mixed up because they just do them over and over and over, but you get the gist. They're trying to recreate how can they make this look like this, just using these 3 blocks and the bunny. So this is a really fun one and an easy one for littles. And then as they get older, I introduce the older ones. She's over here already trying to play with it, to these games as well. So if you have any questions about any of the games that I showed in this video, let me know and I will answer your questions below.